Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching again. As you know, I'm currently a very small YouTube channel. I've got about 16 subscribers, and it's for that reason I want to focus on making better quality content and more content in general. And for that reason, I decided to purchase this, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This was not cheap. It cost me about $1.1 thousand Canadian. That's also because I purchased a creator combo kit, so it comes with a bunch of other little doohickeys, as well as the Osmo Pocket 3 itself. I felt like this is a good investment for helping me capture better quality content, and from all the reviews and videos I watched online, because I did a lot of research, I felt like this is a product I wanted to go with. So I decided to make a review video on this. I did travel with this to another country. I was in that country for 22 days. I use this all the time. I used it in low light settings. I used it in very bright settings. I used it in high sound environments. I use it in very shaky environments. And if you're watching this because you are interested in purchasing this product, I left a link in the description below to Amazon, which is where I purchased mine from. And obviously, I don't expect this to be the only video you watch about this product. When I did my research prior to buying it, I watched so many other people's videos. I read Google reviews, I read product reviews, all that stuff. Yeah, definitely do your research. Before this, I was filming on my cell phone. So this is the Samsung S22 Ultra, and when I was filming on here, I actually didn't even know the proper settings to use, so I took this with me to Japan last year. I was in Japan for about a month, and I did not have any of the proper settings. That's since changed, but I do notice a big difference from the content I capture on this versus the content I capture on this. So without further ado, here we go. Here's the unboxing. Keep in mind, the unboxing was captured on my Samsung S22 Ultra. And the lighting is not the best. It does not capture low light footage as good as the Osmo Pocket 3. All right, everybody, we're gonna get to the unboxing now. So I'm just gonna go to the back here and show you all the contents that are supposed to be included in this. So you got the Osmo Pocket 3, a protective cover, a DJI Mic 2 transmitter, a handle, battery handle, mini tripod, wrist strap. Then you also got the wide angle lens, so that's definitely gonna come in handy from the reviews I've seen so far prior to buying this. The windscreen, DJI Mic 2 clip magnet, as well as a carrying bag and a USB Type-C cable. So let's get it done. And these are the contents. So we have the silica gel, just gonna toss that. Here is the case with everything. And then in here, we also have some papers and an empty box. Some DJI stickers. It's a very nicely textured carrying case. It's not very, I wouldn't trust it for security. I'm definitely gonna get something with a hard shell, but you know, it doesn't feel half bad. Unzipping this. Okay. Oh, it's very nicely laid out, actually. Everything's very organized within the case itself. And this is fully open, so you do have to stretch it a bit. In here, you got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's got a little cover over the screen. And condition seems to be pretty good, not damaged or anything. I do generate a lot of body heat, so you do see some steam marks. Also got the DJI Mic 2 transmitter. You have the, I don't know what this is, probably some battery pack. Yep, seems like that's what it is. Let's set that down. This might be the tripod here. Yeah, there you go. You got a little tripod. And what else do we have here? We have, I don't know, gonna figure that out. And we have here a USB cable, USB Type-C cable specifically. I believe this is a wide angle lens. So I'm gonna keep that in the packaging for now, just because I don't want it to get dirty. And in this, there is the little mic screen. It kind of looks like a dead little mouse, to be honest. Just gonna set that down as well. A little strap. And where's the magnet? Okay, I guess this is the magnet right here. Feels magnetic. Yep, that is the magnet, I believe, for the Mic 2. Yep, clips on. Oh, it's very strong. Yeah, definitely very strong. So yeah, you got the DJI Mic 2 and the magnet. And pretty sure it's empty now. Another pack of silica gel. Yeah, very nicely laid out little pouch. Here, looks like that is the case, and there's nothing else inside this box. DJI Osmo Pocket 3 protective cover. So wide angle lens actually sits in here, so it's got a spot for that to sit. It's felted on the inside, which is nice to feel, and it's got a black pro mist filter in here too. Ooh, I wonder if that's some, it's that not there. Okay, maybe it's here. Oh, okay. So these filters, it looks like it comes with a black pro mist filter and a wide angle lens that sets down in there and there. Just so you can see how this unit sits in here. Looks like the gimbal head is situated like this, or maybe like this. Yeah, definitely like this. Sits very snugly. So yeah, this part's pointed out, the rest of it's pointed in. And in terms of how sturdy it is in here, pretty sturdy. Like, okay, if I shake it considerably, then yeah, but it's mostly just gonna be sitting in my pocket. Could be a little sturdier. It'd be nice if there's something that kind of sat in place, or some sort of lock clip that kept it in there just in case it gets loose accidentally. But yeah, no, for the most part, pretty good, I'd say. It's gonna be in my pocket anyways. And so my hands are, I have pretty big hands. It's still smaller than my hands, so I don't see any issues with this fitting inside of my pocket. The thing I'm going to cover here in this video is how these, the stand and these battery packs mount in here. So there's a USB-C port, it seems like on the bottom. There's a USB-C little nub on here. So male to female ports, goes there, locks in, right? And as you can see, a green light comes on here, and it does have a charging signal, or sorry, charging icon that comes up on the screen there. Take this off, I click this release button, push it a little hard, and then you can see these clips unlock, and I can pull it off quite smoothly. So no issues there. And this also has a texturized grip, so when it is locked in and charging, it makes the entire thing easier to hold and less slippage, so it reduces the risk of it falling. Now this little thing, I guess it's a mount, and it's got the same kind of mechanism. So release button, similar concept, same concept actually. And you can see that when I click it, these separate, and this little contraption here actually has a little screw port. So I guess that goes in the end of the tripod here. So when I do have it mounted, it sits like this, and the gimbal head can rotate and follow me if I do set it down in a specific spot, which is pretty sweet because I do solo travel a lot and I do shoot my own content. It's not like I can afford my own cameraman or videographer, so this kind of does the job of both of those for now. And over here I have the Mic 2 and the little windscreen. So the windscreen itself, that little rat looking, mouse looking contraption thing, it's got a porous little filter here, and it's got this little stick thing that comes out. So it seems like that gets inserted in here, and yeah, sits like that. Pretty neat. Looks less like a mouse now and someone with a really wild haircut. Also, for the Osmo Pocket 3 unit, over here is where I can attach the carrying strap. So on the bottom right side, carrying strap goes in there. If I do fall or drop it, this thing will catch it right here. There's also a mic here that I was told works just as good as DJI 2 mic, so the thing that comes separately. There's one built in. So I was also told that there are mics on the sides as well as the front right there, it seems. So it helps capture a 360-degree area of sound. Alright, so this part of the video is actually being shot on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and just to show you, here's the case, here's everything locks in. The wide-angle lens, it goes here, and as you can see, it actually snaps in place, and it doesn't fall down or come out. It's magnetic, so the magnetic part of the lens snaps in there. Also, just so you can see it, here's how the lens affects the video. So you can see my mammoth mug here, right on the side. Obviously it's not focused. There we go, now it's focused. So you can see the mammoth mug here on the side, whereas without the filter, without the lens, sorry, you can't really see as much of it. So it really does help increase your field of vision, and I'm just gonna snap that back on there. This is where I clip my DJI mic onto. So here, it's a little tricky to get out sometimes. So I put the magnet on the end of here, right? And it's a little tricky to get off. So I put it on the very tip, and then I go here, I pull the clip down, and I put it right on the very top here. So there's a little insert right there where I believe it goes in through. And yeah, everything in your pocket, very easy. All right, one other thing I want to show you, this is the DJI Mic 2. So here's the mic itself, right? Very shiny, very cool. So it's got a power button on the side, and here it has a record button as well as the USB connector port. So whenever you need to charge it, you do it through that. And this is where the magnet attaches onto at the back. I think I already showed this, but it is a very strong magnet. And there's two ways to actually hook this up to whatever you're wearing. So I can either open up this clip and hook it to the top of my shirt or wherever else I want it. Or one thing I like doing that's way better and very sturdy. So this magnet, put it on the inside of my shirt and put this mic on the outside, and there you go. You can pretty much put it anywhere you want. So much more freedom than the clip. I would also like to demonstrate the difference between the microphone that's on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 versus on the Mic 2. So I'm gonna click the power button here, right on the side. It's gonna power, it's blue. And here I have a notification that popped up on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 saying the transmitter is connected. So now that I'm talking, this is what it sounds like. Sorry, now that it's on, this is what it sounds like when I'm talking directly into the microphone here. You can be the judge of the quality yourself. The beauty about this that I really like is the fact that I can set my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 down wherever I want, and I can go like several feet away and you can still hear my voice. All right, just a little something I want to demonstrate too. So this is what the face tracking feature on DJI Osmo Pocket 3 looks like. So all I have to do is double tap the screen twice on my face, right? And now it's tracking me. So wherever I move, it is tracking my face, which is super cool. It's definitely handy when you don't have like your own videographer. Like I can't afford that. So great tool. So I use the Osmo Pocket 3 a lot for about 22 days when I went to Colombia just now. And one thing I realized is that it only shoots 4K in landscape mode. 4K is not available in portrait mode. So if you do want to shoot in portrait mode, the max resolution you get is 3K. And that's only when you have the screen oriented vertically on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 unit. But let's say, for example, if you were to shoot in landscape mode and just hold it sideways, then I think that's a bypass on getting 4K, even though technically you're getting the portrait footage. So here's an example of using the Osmo Pocket 3 to capture video footage from a distance in a low light setting. This was shot from an airplane. And now here's an example in a highlight setting. Here's an example of capturing footage from a moving vehicle. So there's a lot of bumps that I was feeling and experiencing, but the Osmo Pocket 3 barely picked that up. The footage was super smooth. And now here's the same thing in a low light setting. So one thing I found is that when you're using the Osmo Pocket 3 in a high noise environment, it does capture, obviously because the mic's so sensitive, it captures a lot of noise. So when I was on the airplane in a very, very noisy setting, I had a lot of trouble hearing myself, and I'm impressed that the Osmo Pocket 3 even captured as much as it did, because I couldn't even hear my own voice. And this is what the audio sounds like just through the microphone from the
Shakiness.
And it came out even better when using the mic too.
So I'm on a plane and it is very, very loud in here, and this is the audio through the DJI Mic 2 sounds like.
Keep in mind that when I had the mic 2 on, it was over here. I wasn't holding it directly to my mouth, so I feel like if I was holding it here, it would have captured way better sound. So this is my very first time doing this. This is a 360 Spinshot. I've seen a lot of people do it on YouTube. It's a feature that's built into the Osmo Pocket 3. You just swipe to the right on the screen and you choose Spinshot, and this is what it looks like.
It's a Spinshot. Yeah. You just gotta hold it still.
And it's really cool to add in there for your like B-roll footage. Another really important thing to keep in mind is that this is not waterproof. So if you plan on going anywhere where there's a chance of your Osmo Pocket 3 getting wet, don't even take it. Leave it in your room or wherever you're coming from, and take something else that's more waterproof, whether it be a phone, given the fact that it's not damaged, not cracked, and it's going to be water resistant, or the DJI Action 4, a GoPro, something that will resist the water. Alright, and that is my full experience with the Osmo Pocket 3 thus far. I did capture my entire trip to Colombia with it. I was there for 22 days. So if that's something you're interested in watching and you might want to go to Colombia in the future, I'm going to put some travel tips in there. I will be uploading that footage in the next couple months. I was there for 22 days, so there's a lot of different things I do want to make videos about. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.